This is the Excellent Sports Adventure. Well, Vlad Guerrero Jr. is looking a lot like a guy who wants a massive contract, and the Jays would be smart to give it to him. The 25-year-old all-star first baseman just put together the best 20-game stretch in franchise history. A big belt here against the Yankees helped Vlad get his slugging percentage for that time period over 1.7, beating the old club record held by Carlos Delgado. He is now hitting well over 300. For the second time this month, he is the American League's Player of the Week. He hit safely in 20 straight games now. He's putting up astronomical numbers at the end of the year. You know, this guy is unbelievable. You think the club is hurting? Where would they be without Vlad Guerrero Jr.? Jays president Mark Shapiro talks about the club's decision to pull off all those deadline deals.
9 seasons I've been through, this is the biggest disconnect from expectations. It doesn't mean we haven't had difficult endings to seasons. That doesn't mean we haven't had seasons where we knew we were going to have a challenge competing, but this has been by far the biggest disconnect from our expectations and the biggest disappointment. So we need to learn. We need to get better from it. I think the trade deadline was the start of that. Making sure we get better from challenges, adversity, and disappointment. But that has to happen in the way we put the team together for next year for sure.
Well, Andre DeGrasse finally got his gold medal this year. Canada's most decorated sprinter anchored his 4x100 relay team. A botched handoff by the Americans helped as DeGrasse, Aaron Brown, Jerome Blake, Brendan Rodney sped to the wire in top spot. Canada wins the event for the first time in 28 years. Great job by Richard Parkinson and all those great coaches for Canada's throwing team at the Paris Olympics. Ethan Kasberg with a massive toss of over 84 meters to capture the gold medal in the men's hammer throw. Cameron Rogers followed up by topping the podium in the women's event. Phenomenal efforts by both. Sarah Mitten is expected to make the podium in the women's shot put. She was top qualifier. Maud Sharan, who earned weightlifting gold in Tokyo, she had to drop weight to compete at 59 kilos. No problem. She still took silver this time around. Melissa Humana-Paredes and Brandy Wilkerson are guaranteed at least a silver in women's beach volleyball. Alicia Newman with that bronze in the pole vault. Wyatt Sanford battled his way to bronze in the boxing ring. Skylar Park picked up a bronze in Taekwondo, bronze in canoe K2 500, and Summer cleaned up in the pool. This has been an enjoyable ride in Paris. Let's kick off week 10 of the CFL season, featuring a couple of surging clubs. In Ottawa, the 5-2 Red Blacks unbeaten at home against the 5-3 Rough Riders. Late fourth quarter, Riders driving. Shea Patterson with time finds Sean Bain for the score. That ties the game. Overtime we go. Drew Brown, who got hurt. Dustin Crump takes over. Can't find a man, so he takes off, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Ottawa. Pass interference penalty keeps the drive alive. Patterson spots Samuel Emelis at the back of the end zone. Wild game ends in a 22-22 tie. Argos and Calgary, first of 2 home-and-home dates between these two clubs. The Stampeders rally from a 17-point deficit in the fourth quarter. Jake Mayer, deep downfield. Cam Eccles with the incredible diving catch. Then he gets up and scores. Phenomenal play. Rene Paredes with a couple late field goals to seal it. Stamps drop the Argos 27-23. Ticats chasing their third straight win. Home to the league-leading Alouettes. Davis Alexander with time lays it up. That was right where it had to be for Charleston Rambo. Caleb Evans in at quarterback for one play. It's a beauty. Great play action fake. He puts it right on the money for David Dallaire on the fly. 37-yard score. Als dropped the catch. 33-16. Zach Caleros and the Blue Bombers home to the Lions. Well, this is a pretty good game. All right. This is a game we couldn't expect this. It helps when you got a kicker who can do this. Sergio Castillo from distance. It's his second 60-yard field goal of the season. Caleros fires over the middle for Lucky Whitehead. The former Lion dives in for 6. The Bombers' D was terrific. It's a 25-0 shutout. They played perfect. It's championship weekend in the CEBL. Khalil Ahmad heats up down the stretch. Ahmad with a clutch triple. Then it's TJ Lal with the alley-oop dish for Ahmad, who caps a 19-point night. The Niagara River Lions drop Ottawa 94-91. They'll face Montreal in the East Final at Verdun. It's Calgary against Vancouver in the West. Toronto FC home to CF Pachuca in League's Cup knockout play. Pachuca are defending CONCACAF champs. 78th minute, Marshall Ruddy along the sidelines. Explosive move past the defender. Terrific cross, and check out the finish by Kobe Franklin. His first goal in Toronto. Reds stunned the Rebels 2-1. Nice win there, but they lost 4-3 to Miami, so they're done. Now, our shot of the week. Adam on number 8 at Sleepy Hollow sets up the tap in.